It is Tuesday, 2nd July. Good morning and welcome to THG News Today with Mervyn Hanley. It's a pleasure to have you here this morning. The news, of course, is powered by Carl & Sons on St. Martin with 3 locations on the island and Feezes on Nevis. If this is your first time on our network's channel on THG News Today, I say welcome to you. Before you leave here, please remember to subscribe to our channel. That's it right there. You just subscribe and you're able to be kept abreast in what's happening around the Caribbean and in the diaspora. So much has happened over the last couple of days. We know of the devastating, catastrophic Hurricane Beryl that bared down into the Grenadines Islands, especially Carriacou, Grenada, St. Vincent, and we will have some images and all that for you to show. Of course, there was also the St. Kitts Music Festival. We'll have highlights of that as well. But just before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, I must say that yesterday was a sad day across America and for the world. Well, America, where the U.S. Supreme Court, they came down with a decision regarding whether or not a president has immunity, whether or not you can bring a matter against the president when he's not in office. So the Supreme Court ruled that former President Donald Trump can be tried for efforts to overturn the 2020 election, his 2020 election loss that were not part of his official duties, but he has immunity for official acts taken while in office. So what is official? Who's going to define now or differentiate between the official and the unofficial or the non-official? So how does that work? But anyway, this ruling issued by a divided court means that acts Trump took as a candidate are not protected. The decision, which came too late for a trial to be completed anyway before the 2024 election, leaves a tight timeline for the originally scheduled trial in March. Now, if Trump wins the 2024 election, well, he will win if he goes up against Joe Biden. He could potentially order the Justice Department to dismiss any federal case against him. Chief Justice John Roberts, a Republican, wrote that the president is not above the law, but is entitled to immunity for official acts. So we can have a president of the United States, and especially a man like Donald Trump. So Donald Trump can say an order to his whether Navy SEALs or to whoever to go and kill my opponent, to go and shoot up his family. If someone criticizes him on television, to go over to MSNBC or CNN and shoot this person or whatever the case may be. The Supreme Court has ruled that he is protected. That's okay. He can do that. He can do whatever he wants. Once he's president of the United States, he can do whatever. But he's not protected if he's just a regular man. He's just a candidate. Or if it's not official. So he can stay in his Oval Office and make something official. Hey, I'm the president of the United States. This is an official order. This is what America has come to right now. A U.S. Supreme Court filled with Republicans. They call themselves conservatives. And then you have a situation, and this pains me. Have you guys seen Joe Biden? Poor Joe. At that debate last week, it was such a cringing moment. Very painful to watch. Very, very painful to watch. And I really do believe that President Joe Biden should be replaced. I really do believe that he should step down. I really do believe that he is so against greed and power and all of that. Then show that you're bigger than Trump. Show that you're better than Trump. Show that you have integrity. Show that you have dignity. I'm not chasing him out of the Oval Office, mind you. And this is not about someone who's been old. But yes, you can be old and still function. You can be old and have all your bearings. But this man is not just old. He's frail. He's forgetful. Did you look at that debate? How many of you looked at that debate? No, we don't want that as a president. We cannot have that as a president. This is not about Joe Biden, the person. This is about the presidency of the United States of America. This is about someone who looks very weak on television, and the enemies of the United States of America, places like Korea, Iran, China, Russia, they all laughed and mocked Joe Biden. And I'm sure that's not what America is about. So no, not Joe Biden, not for our next term. So please, Democrats, get it together. But I won't be supporting Joe Biden for president of the United States for a second term. Not me. Somebody else. Kamala, not Joe Biden, not me, not me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me go to the devastating, the catastrophic, heart-wrenching Hurricane Beryl. We're going to show you some images now on the screen and some snippets and images of what took place across some of the islands with Hurricane Beryl. Look at that. Just look at that. Oh man, I tell you. So folks, you know that you're in the hurricane season earlier than before. They're coming fast and furious at us. It runs from June 1st to November 30th. So no one has to tell you to prepare. No one has to tell you to be alert, because these are things you know over the years. And every year they get more serious and serious. Look at these snippets. Look at these images. We pray that the Lord continue to have mercy on his people, especially in the Caribbean islands. Yeah? And we wrap this up now by showing you snippets of what took place on St. Kitts over the weekend. It was the St. Kitts Music Festival. And then Sunday, of course, at White Sands Carambola. So we'll show you some snippets of what took place. So do enjoy. And while you're looking at those snippets, instead of coming back to me, let me end right now by saying, have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday. It's rainy. And those of you in the islands of Carriacou, Grenadines, St. Vincent, Grenada, we are monitoring the situation. We are awaiting updates. I know the Prime Minister, Ralph Gonsalves, he would have issued a statement last night, but we'll hear more today on what happened as far as the devastation of your territories. And of course, other islands, we are here prepared, ready to assist you, in whatever way, shape, or form. So, ladies and gentlemen, God bless. We're going to close out by looking at snippets of the St. Kitts Music Festival. Until tomorrow morning, God's willing, at 6 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. My name is Mervyn Hanley. Have yourselves a wonderful day.
Everybody up, yeah, give them up, yeah. Everybody up, love you look, yeah, give them up, yeah. What me do? Spend a couple dumb, yeah, make the club shake. Living legend on the asphalt, know the must, yeah. Slim gal swing the gal you carry enough weight. Everybody up, up, give them a up, yeah.
And I've been the trillest. I'm a bigger problem when I click with Skrillex. And it's time to pray to God. My revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. Flooded Rolex at the Grammy Awards. They still selling dope, that's those Miami boys. It's everywhere, it ain't no place to run. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun.
Sons have been serving the people of St. Martin for over 40 years, and the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Carl & Sons for simply the best. There are 2 locations, Colbay and on the Punfill. In Colbay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Punfill, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Carl & Sons. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Colbay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Carl & Sons Bakery. We are here to serve you. Nevis, satisfy your sweet tooth at Feaser's, the cozy spot in Charlestown, known for its mouth-watering ice cream and dal parade. We are open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come in and sample our patties, sandwiches, air-fried wings with fries, hot dogs, rotis, and now our famous smoothies, in all flavors of course. And don't forget to try the famous bus-up shut and saltfish. It's Feaser's, located at the entrance to the Cotton Ginnery Mall in Charlestown, Nevis. They're also available by phone, so place your order by calling 1-869-665-2458. Don't ask about the rest, just try the best.